This is Guardian Radio 96.9 FM. Fresh news, smart talk, all day.
The views and opinions of the hosts and guests are their own and do not necessarily reflect the position of the management and staff of Guardian Network.
La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. I represent billion people. I from Nassau, Bahamas, big up Dayton, bro. Where I from Dayton, bro. Right between West and Augusta, where them two roads meet, they call it Wilkinson Street. Manners and respect was like a sign blank check. It seems the ones that coming after quick to disrespect. You see, this life in the ghetto never easy. So many hungry days break till it breathe me. Way I doing the best I can, trying to turn my dollar to 100 grand. I represent the ghetto people. I from Nassau, Bahamas, big up Dayton, bro. Where I from Dayton, bro. Don't take no back talk, no bribe or no joke. If you find fire, you definitely find smoke. Dayton, bro. Where I from Dayton, bro. Dayton, I say up and running. Caliban say my show boy don't ever give in. 7 years of farming, watch the crops them coming. True they see a humble thing, the lion sleeping. But they hating for no reason. Only God that I believe in, living. Watch them only pass through for a season. Cutlass, I go weed them. I represent the ghetto people. I from Nassau, Bahamas, big up Dayton, bro. Where I from Dayton, bro. Don't take no back talk, no bribe or no joke. If you find fire, you definitely find smoke. Dayton, bro. Where I from Dayton, bro. Ah, my son, that boy, what happened?
Good night, Bahamas, and welcome to another edition of Inside the Inner City that premieres on Guardian Radio every Friday at 6:30 to 8 p.m. except holidays. Telephone numbers tonight on Guardian Radio are 323-6232, 325-4316, and 325-4259. And you can text us, powered by BTC, at 422-GR96. I'm your host, Valentino Brown. I have a lot of alias, Scrooge, MP, so many alias that have been given to me over the years of the progress and commitment and development that have been given in the inner city community and the country at large. And those are the titles that are given to you when people respect you for what you stand for and what you represent as far as, speaking for them, creating programs for them, and, finding better ways on how we could get government more involved in the development of the next generation and this current generation as well, because we don't want to leave no one behind. And we use this show as a voice to let the powers to be in the country know that, we have a voice and that we are not naive and that we want changes and we're going to express ourselves. And many people, listen to the show and they express themselves on the show. But I want to say to all the listeners who, listen to the show and Matt occasionally walking or sometimes give me a call, who do not call in. I want to say thanks to each and every one of you for actually listening and saying that, it's a show for the Bahamian people, that I speak directly on the topics that Bahamian people want to hear and that I'm not biased, I'm neutral when it comes to politics, and I'm honest, and that's who I am, and I have integrity, and I appreciate each and every one of you that you understand what type of person I am, that all of us living in this country are not out for greed, not out for power. Some of us just want to see the country better, and the citizens progress better, so that we can have a beautiful Bahamas. So I want to thank each and every one of you who listen and those who listen to Guardian Radio. Tonight's show, we're going to talk about progress. And tonight we have a very special guest in studio. He was on the show a few months back, I think about a year or two. And the last time he was here, he talked about his grandfather, talked about his farm. But lately I told him that in the near future I would like to invite him back on the progress that he will establish, because I could see that he's a young man determined to find a way better life in the country. You know, he keep on chipping, you know, that's somebody who wants something. So I want to encourage many of the young females and males out there that all is not lost, that we have a market here. If you use your mind, you be creative, you know, there's going to be a lot of ups and downs. Ain't nothing easy in life, you know. I'm guarantee you when my guest finished telling the story on the steps he had to take to get where he is now, it's not an easy road. You know, if you want something in life, you're going to have to work towards it. And like I said, there's going to be a lot of ups and downs. I've had a lot of ups and downs personally in my life. But he has made a lot of progress in his life, and I want him to come on today so that he could tell his story, but also to encourage those out there who looking for work. But maybe you could start a small business. But first you can work, but always make up your mind that somewhere down the line in the next 10, 15 years that you're going to give up employment and probably look to start your own business in the near future so that you could have a better life. So I'm going to let my guest introduce himself here on Guardian Radio 96.9 FM, because we only bring people on the show who are community-minded, persons who are dedicated to help improving themselves and the country. And we permit them so that we can inspire others who are listening out there that you can also go out there and do it yourself. You know, with government or without government, you still can do it with yourself if you just try hard enough. I want to introduce my guest tonight on Guardian Radio 96.9 FM.
Good evening, Scrooge. How you doing?
I'm fine.
It's a pleasure, Scrooge. It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure just being here once again. My name is Amin Burrows. I am a horticulturist. I am presently the owner of 4 businesses, Scrooge.
4? From the last time he's on the show, you're now
Yeah.
4 business owners. Wow.
I run 4 businesses.
Wow, awesome.
Yeah, so my first business is AA Landscaping, Painting, and Restoration, where our client's perception is weighed entirely on our scale of action.
Scale of action.
Yes, sir. We have Amin's Trucking, where we move debris, and we would move, like, we would help people who, like, do stockbroking. We go by the shipping dock. We do stuff. You know what I mean? Anything entails truck, yeah, Amin's Trucking. So from there, we have Forbes Fresh Farm, fresh organic fruits, vegetables, and livestock. You know, where we sell produce, eggs, and what's not. And my newly business, Scrooge, that we have created is now called Keno Juice, where we serve a nice, refreshing drink that is a healthy drink, is beneficial for the body, and so forth. But I just want to say, once again, it's a pleasure coming here, Scrooge.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? To actually share with my country.
The progress.
Yeah, the progress and where I've came from.
All right.
You know?
Now, not cutting you off. If anyone know him, man, he was on the show a few years ago, and he inherited a farm from his grandfather. And in fact, what is the street name of Charles Vincent Street?
Yeah, I grew up in Charles Vincent Street.
And that's the corner that your grandfather helped establish, if I'm correct?
Yes, sir.
Charles Vincent Street is named after him?
Charles Vincent.
Yeah.
His name is Wilfred Charles Forbes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, and your grandfather passed away. My condolences. You know,
He passed away about a month ago.
My condolences. You know, he meant a lot to you. You could see that.
Yeah,
you know. But I like how you carry on this work. You know, you made him real proud. See, because you know, us in the country needs to carry to the next generation.
Yes.
You know, one of the grandchildren or a niece or nephew or cousins in the family, make sure we keep the family business going, whether it's a farm, whether it's a convenience store.
Yeah.
You know, it doesn't matter. We have to be able to keep it going, you know, so that we can have a better generation of Bahamians, you know, because if we make it easier for the next generation of the family members, you make it easier for anyone comes in the family, you know what I mean, when it comes to employment and et cetera. And then if you need funds and stuff like that to do certain procedures, the family would have enough income coming in from the business that has been established over 50 or 100 years, you know, like many of those big businesses like you see like John Shea and, you know, and Purity Bakery and, you know, all those stuff.
Yeah.
You understand? So that's what we want to continue in the country.
Yes.
Yeah, so, you know, it's just amazing to see that you have been able to start so many different businesses. But I just want to say this. You got any, just tell us some of the challenges, before we get into all the details, what are some of the challenges that you face, even with yourself, you know, because you face challenges with yourself where you feel that, you know, you aren't doing enough or you don't know what to do, you know, or you feel that you don't achieve what you need to achieve. So sometimes you lose your self-esteem. Could you tell us some of the challenges you faced before we?
Yes, thanks once again. Scrooge. Back in the years, I started a job at Caribbean Landscaping. You know, this after years before, when I used to just be winging it, saying I want to do landscaping. I would walk around in my area, ask neighbors if I could cut the yard. Probably charge them like $50 or $60. I'd actually be using my aunt's lawnmower and be walking around the neighborhood to cut these people's yard. So like at times doing that, she would be like, "Hey, jump in the car and just to ride around to see where he is with her lawnmower." You know what I mean? As far as she concerned, she bought this.
Yes.
So you can need to go get your own things
In a
so
little
you
while.
can make your money.
Yes.
In a little while, you need to go try to get
yes,
that.
yes,
You understand? So it's like I had times to get in the jobs and sneak in the lawnmower just to make that little couple dollars and put that lawnmower back so she don't see that.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it was
the first step you took.
it was the first step. So being on a job at Caribbean Landscape.
And you talk to my good friend Jeff Mitchell.
I started as a laborer.
Laborer.
I was working under a gentleman by the name of Kenyon Markey. He was a foreman at that time. And mind you, Kenyon Markey works very hard. He will work you on the ground, down in the ground. He'll make you give up. So upon meeting this fellow, and for a guy like me, I love landscaping, I love plants. Him working me so hard, and I realized that I'm making this little bit of money. At that time, he was paying like little $6.50 an hour. To me, that wasn't no money as a young fella. You know what I mean? And especially the kind of things I used to do in my life, partying and things on the weekend. You know what I mean? So working in the company, I wanted better. So I used to be like, "Kenyon, how I can make more money?" He's like, "Man, but you got to be certified." I say, "So how to get certified?" He say, "You got to find Diallo. Diallo is a manager." And I could say, give it up to these guys. You know what I mean? Because they were actually young fellas at the time who wanted to see other young fellas succeed. But only if you was interested.
That's right. You have to want it. You have to want it.
They ain't gonna come there and chase you
you
and
have
say,
to
"Hey,
want it.
we have a class up here. You all need to try getting it." They might say it once or twice.
Yeah.
But
But you can't take the horse to the well.
Scrooge, we all are big men.
Yes.
You got to choose your battle.
Yes.
If you just come on the job to just be complacent in the place that you are,
Yes.
that on you.
Yes, sir.
If you want better, you got to try find out what it is and what it takes to get out there. You understand? So he gave me some insights. I spoke with him, spoke with Diallo, and we started the class. I found out how much it was. It was a pretty penny. So I asked, could it be taken out of my check? I didn't care if they'd give me $50 after that money come out of my check, because I know when I get this certification, I can probably be higher than where I am now. I wouldn't be making no 650. And then I on the back of the truck with like 6, 7 fellas and stuff. Like, you know, my work ethics is much better than what they're doing, but I feel like I need better.
You feel like you
I
need
need
better.
more. You understand?
So you're an employee now. You're on a job,
Yeah.
right? You feel that you're underpaid, right?
Yeah.
But you're working the job because you need to work.
Yeah.
But you're looking at the job now and you're analyzing. And
Yeah.
you said you
How-
you
yeah.
work more.
How
You're
could I-
not
yeah, how
you're not
could I
just a
get-
waker. Go ahead.
I won't put on that red shirt.
Yeah. You won't
I
put-
won't be one of those guys who's tell these guys, hey, you get the ice. I can need you to get the shovels. And y'all put the stuff on the truck because we got to go.
So you're the supervisor.
Yeah, I'm the one.
Or the owner.
I didn't want it to be the one you point out. I wanted to be the one to point the finger.
Okay.
You feel me? So
Yeah.
I had to find a way to get there.
So you ain't thinking like a worker no more. You wanna be a boss or a supervisor now.
I won't be on top. Scrooge.
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead.
You understand? So, yeah, we started to do the class every weekend.
So I just want to add this in. So like if you're working in Kentucky or McDonald's, right? You don't need to work there for 20, 30 years still working there.
No,
learn
man.
that recipe. Learn the way how to do their fries and come up with your own creative way.
Yeah.
And go home and clean up your little spot and start
selling some
start
wings.
selling something, you know, you understand why she's still working, you know, because you can't just be a worker for the rest of your life. And that's why a lot of behemoths they are in the position we're in today, because we're not using our true intellect and our way of thought of bettering ourselves, you know?
But
Go ahead,
Scrooge-
sorry,
Scrooge,
but
you know what I could add to that? Why some people nowadays don't want to move?
why?
It's because of pride.
Pride.
Yeah. These people nowadays just too busy worrying about what their friend can think about them when they do this.
Riding on the back of the truck.
Yeah.
Going to life.
Oh, look at him. Yeah, he talk, but he don't work. You know what I mean? Check him out on the back of the truck. Wait, you have to work.
Yeah.
How you can eat? You ain't no man if you stand on the corner waiting for someone to come home and say, hey, do something for me. That ain't it. We as men are here to create. You feel me? To create the Scrooge. And I said, I want to get back to the story.
Go ahead.
So we started the class. All right? It was an online class. Whereas we would come in, we would do some practical, and then the theory would be on the computer. All right, so test time coming, it was like 4 parts of the test. I went and took it.
I know what I'm not saying. You look like a rough guy. You ain't look like you know what I mean? So that means you really wanted something. You know, the guy in the studio, you know, you can see he's grow up a little rough. So, but he still want to go and do these tests because he wanted to better himself. So he really wanted more. Go ahead. Sorry for cutting you off.
Yeah, man, Scrooge, no problem. I've been through some stuff. I got kicked out of school, but I wanted better. I had to prove them right. I had one point in time, a teacher told me you got to be 6 feet in the ground or behind bars. I say the devil is a liar. That ain't gonna happen.
And he is a liar. I'm sure he is now.
Yeah, man, Scrooge. I've had some major experiences in my life. I've almost lost my life more than 5 times. So the one thing I could say is I could give it all to God.
So all this is a learning lesson. This is a trial and tribulation. That's why it says there's ups and downs, you know.
Yeah, man.
Wow.
I've been to jail.
Made you a better person.
Yeah, man.
Because now, you know, you don't want to go back there no more.
Where you come from don't define you, you know,
That's
Scrooge.
right. It's where you're going in the future.
Yeah, man. It's the choice you take.
Yeah.
It's the choice you make. Define the choice you make will determine your future.
Oh. Wow.
You might have some ups and downs in it, but
You're supposed to learn from it. Don't keep
Yeah.
on making those same mistakes over
okay,
and over.
let me say this to you, Scrooge. Things has happened. Things has happened. You might start a business. You had a couple dollars. You buy all the products, but when you get out there, you won't make no sales for 3 days.
Yeah, yeah,
You lose.
yeah. Everything go to waste.
You started to get discouraged,
discouraged.
and you say, "Boy, what? All this money I had to save just to buy those stuff. Hey, ain't even nobody come. But you got to stick with it.
Yeah.
Go out there again. that particular day when you choose not to go there,
With the man-
that's when the people start to come.
Start to come. That's true. That's true.
They start to come because they did see you,
Yeah.
But they ain't really know what you're doing.
Right.
Some people will be scared to just come and ask, hey, what it is?
All right.
You know what I mean? But
Okay.
it takes time.
All right. All right.
Time. Everything takes time.
Time. Okay. We could take time to get to the bottom of what you said right now.
Yeah. So hey, it's a lot, school.
No, I rub it in mine. You know,
Yeah,
I like running my big
I-
boats sometimes. I like to
I-
get the story of this
yeah.
so I could
I know
fascinate
how to-
people so they could understand and,
Yeah, so-
and encourage them.
Okay, so it coming. So
Mm-hmm.
all right, with the test,
Uh-huh.
I took the test. I didn't pass the first test.
Mm-hmm.
So I know now I have to come up with the same amount of money and go through this process again.
Again,
To take this test, Scrooge.
you need this. You need the part. You need to take
$650 ain't
this.
no money.
Yeah.
You understand? By the time they give me that little couple dollars, and I didn't pay the lady who I get lunch from every day. You understand? You know, back in them days, at that age, you won't put your little $50 on the side. 'Cause you
Yeah,
won't
for
go.
lunch. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Lunch.
Breakfast and lunch.
Back in them days, you ain't thinking about saving no money for the lunch. Good.
No.
You know, you working. As far as you concerned, you working. So this money you can get paid Friday.
Yeah.
I ain't worrying about saving no money.
The lunch lady right there. So
Yeah,
she know
let me just
we can
get this
pay
food.
Friday, and when lunchtime, before lunchtime Friday, I'd pay her.
When you get a couple dollars, that get chopped right up.
Yeah. That's happening in a lot of behemoths today.
A lot of
So,
maids.
so when they get a 260, I get chopped right up.
Yeah, they chop that right up.
Got it, boy.
You feel me? So that money what they was paying me,
Mm-hmm.
I dedicated that.
There's something positive.
Yes, sir.
So every cent you made because you work hard for it, you put it to good use.
Yeah, so it could better me.
So you ain't riding on the back of the truck, even though.
I now riding in the truck.
Okay. You ride in the truck, man.
When the rain come down, I ain't getting wet. You understand me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
When Kenyon drive this truck, Kenyon, if we got to go to work and it's spraying, Caribbean is a company, they live. They
Life
stand
is-
by their word.
Yeah, they life
so
is-
if they say they could be there 8 o'clock,
They could be
we
there
have
8
to
o'clock.
leave at this yard 7:45.
Yes.
Whether it's raining or not.
Right.
Y'all get on the truck. Y'all waking the day or not.
And all the confidence sides of it, really.
On Scrooge, I used to be on the back of the truck and I used to be so hot. I used to be like, boy, this nigga don't even care, but nobody, pardon my friend, you know? I just sitting on
That's what happened. You used to wake up.
I looking at everybody else on the truck and
Uh,
these fellas, they quite content.
Yeah.
I meet them here, you know.
uh,
One of them been here about 13 years, the next
See?
one been here 10 years.
don't be like that BME people.
I telling you, they been here 10 years.
Mm.
This fellow over here, and they are laborers, boy. They quite content with what they making.
Yeah, they
You
settle.
understand? So this other fellow, he come to the job about 3 or 4 months before
Mm-hmm.
me. But he used to always watch how I move.
Your performance.
And then Scrooge, when I come to work, I don't hang with the crowd
No, what you gonna
because I know the value of me.
Yeah, you thinking otherwise.
I used to always stand over there. They used to be like, oh, man, no.
No, your mindset different.
Yeah, I ain't that small talk.
You
No.
observing.
Yeah.
And you get your mind make up. I'm not gonna be here 13 years and still be a laborer and settle for now we're not saying
I ain't judging you. but-
Caribbean administration.
No, we talking about where we
Yeah,
start.
right,
That was
right,
where you start.
right,
At
right,
that time, that was
right.
starting pay.
Right,
Yeah.
Right.
So to stay there, that would be on you.
right.
Okay. So the second time I take the test, Scrooge, I pass
You pass. Why do you think you passed this time?
because I was so
Determined.
determined.
Are
At
you-
that time, I lose my girlfriend and all, Scrooge. She used to get mad at me. She said, "We don't even go." I say, "Go right now. I have my money going towards what I need."
So you see, listen, you have to put priorities if you want something in life. You understand? That's what the young man trying to tell you now.
Up to this day, she respect me.
All right.
You hear what I say?
Yeah, because she see all that being grind out and she
She see what he wanted.
right.
She ain't going nowhere though, but she's still here.
Yeah.
But she ain't mine.
yeah, yeah.
But she see what he wanted.
yeah.
You understand?
Yeah. You wanted more.
Yeah, but Scrooge.
Yeah. You just had in your spirit where you wanted more. You know you could do more.
Yeah.
That's
I
the
wanted it.
ancestors talking to you, you know. So you all get the lazy spirit because our ancestors were not lazy. So all y'all who get this lazy spirit inside y'all, get it out of y'all.
Yeah.
All right? Go through your ups and downs. It can be tough. But if you keep on trying, you can succeed if you put God first.
Yeah. So yeah, I pass.
How you to feel when you pass?
Pass. How I feel? Scrooge. I certified.
You're certified now.
You can't talk to me.
So now you get information. You go on this job.
Yeah.
You look. You observe the job. You went to guys who was on the job for a little while and ask them questions about the job, right? And they give you the best advice they can. They ain't try hold you back.
Yeah.
Because you was willing to ask them, and you took their advice, and they send you to different places where you could go
So I could move forward.
and move forward. Go ahead.
And I'd appreciate that with them.
Yeah, because you know, most of us have this black crab syndrome. When the next guy who they see, you know,
Trying to
asking
move
question,
forward.
they
ain't gonna give you no
They ain't
information.
give you no information.
Yeah, you have some people out there like that.
You know, you understand that.
But you have some other people that you could go to and get that information
That's right.
from.
So you can't give up.
No.
You got to keep on trying.
Try someone else.
So you can't go on the job, right? You understand? See what he did? He was able to go on the job, say that, you know, he like landscaping. Now you want to be more than just a worker. He wanted to either be a supervisor or a business owner in landscaping, you know, and then he went and did the studies, you know, and then apply to get his license and, you know, nice certification. And then eventually, second time, he got the certification. You know why you got your certification? Because you was determined.
Yes, sir.
You understand? Because failure, you don't fail.
No.
See, you don't fail, you know? Yeah. The people don't understand, you don't fail. You know, you fail when you quit. You understand?
Yeah.
Go ahead, my brother.
So, apart from that, Scrooge, I left something out also.
Go ahead.
It didn't happen overnight. Why I say that? Because within my life-changing experience, it changed, whereas I had to lose some friends. I had to, if I wanted better, I had to stop hanging with these fellas and these females who I really like to be with.
What you
But
mean?
We ain't going nowhere, but I understand we ain't going nowhere, but I got to do something. So
Why you
like,
feel you got to disconnect yourself from your friends?
Like, because I need to do me.
How you mean do you?
Like when I say, all right,
I just want to know. I just
Yeah.
trying to. I
Okay.
understand everything you said. I just trying to get
I wanted to disconnect myself from them within that period of time because within us,
There was a distraction to you.
Yeah,
They wasn't the set of friends you needed to carry you to the next level, like the friend who gave you the advice on the job, who to
No.
go to get information.
But then apart from that, we were just doing the same thing over and over, and then
Hanging on the blocks.
We wasn't getting the same. We wasn't getting no different results.
All right.
You feel
So
me? And then I started to look like I ain't have nothing to do. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
When you always getting up in the day and just coming outside and just hanging out and just being you, people start to label you.
Yeah.
You understand? Oh, look at me, into nothing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? You might be into something, but it's how you carry yourself.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
the things you do. But yeah, I wanted to say like, I segregated myself, and then I started to hang with people, like they say, who going somewhere. And the people who were going somewhere, they introduced me to the first Bahamas branch of Toastmasters Club 1600. Okay? Scrooge, I am a Toastmaster.
Huh?
So, by me becoming a Toastmaster, I got 1 or 2 backlashes. Or he think he better than someone.
So you've been in jail
Like-
and all this stuff. You've been in jail and all this stuff.
Yeah.
But this ain't stopping you from
No. Why?
changing your mindset and you want better. Go ahead.
No,
Go
and
ahead.
then why I actually joined the club because of my speech. At that time, I used to be talking so ghetto, and I had so much of a slang on it. Like when I
Go to customers or ask for customers.
Yeah, it's-
Yo, mama, boy, man, you want, mama, brother, man, look
Yeah.
here, man, you can't, you want me cut your yard, man, you know what I mean? Bridget?
it ain't like that. You can't do that.
You anyone saying, knock, knock, excuse me, good morning. This is my card. My name is Amin Burrows. I'm a young landscaper looking to be employed. I would like to be able to negotiate with you on a weekly or monthly basis where I could come and cut your yard. You could even give me a check at the end of the month
Yeah.
or some substantial that you think is, like that, you
Yeah.
know? Go ahead, my brother.
So I joined the club. I've been now in Toastmasters for 8 years.
Yes, wow.
Right?
It really benefit you, though.
Yeah, it did benefit me. Within my speech, it built my network. It built me. it made me believe in myself. I started to develop myself.
Wow.
You understand? Rubbing shoulders with fellas who believed in themselves. You feel me?
So
Scrooge?
surround yourself with people who believe in themselves.
Yeah, and who want to move.
Not niggas who want.
You go on be like them.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Not the one who was talking down on people,
No.
talking with this one.
When
I
you,
can't believe,
when you start to hang with people who going somewhere, jealousy is just come out the door.
Yeah. Because everything is positive.
Yeah, 'cause the
Everything
kind
is
of
positive.
conversations
it's
they have,
positive.
yeah.
They're talking business. They're talking something.
Yeah,
type
and
of
then
thing.
they trying to shoot some ideas in your
Yeah,
head.
yeah,
You thinking about doing this? Yeah, man, we could probably help you to start it off or
Yes.
something like that. Yeah, these are the things.
The procedures to go about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I joined the club. It bettered me, and I had a chance to move forward within the company. So now, me being a foreman,
Now you're going to be a foreman now.
yeah, I'm a foreman, Scrooge.
So-
I come in the yard one day. One
With your
evening,
jacket.
listen to me. One evening, I had to get called up in the office. I didn't have my uniform yet. No one didn't know I was a foreman.
All right.
You feel me? The boss done give me my company phone. I get my email address. You understand? So I had to ask my senior personnel, like, so Kenyon, you mean to tell me I could hire now? He said, yeah, but you could recommend someone, and then you could go and sit down with the boss and I tell him you want this guy.
So
I
you-
say, but don't play.
So you're going from getting wet in the back of the truck.
To sitting in the truck. All right. So now I am a foreman. I driving
The truck
the
now.
truck. You feel me? All right. So working with Kenyon. Like, I used to have a lot of fellas who would be like, boy, man, you always in the truck, boy. I used to be like, you wanna know why? I say, because Kenyon is be depending on me.
Yeah.
You feel me?
You
boy,
reliable.
I say, when we jump in the paint, Kenyon working, I alongside him and we working. You feel me?
Yeah.
I say, you got to put in 100. If you want 100, you can get out 100. You feel me? So, Scrooge, at times we used to be in the yard just working. Kenyon on one spot, he would leave the machine, you know. And I know within myself, I could drive this machine. But I have to show Kenyon, I could drive this. You feel me? Yeah. I jump in it one day. He turned around. He see me moving it. He said, all right, go on, do what you're doing.
That means you was observing all the time.
Yeah, as
When
I
you
was
being
working.
there, you been observing the guys who was working
Doing what
it.
they- doing what they're doing.
Yes, yeah.
And that's just me. If I see something I like, I just have to do it once, or I have to see it once, and I get it, Scrooge. I get it. I can try it myself. You feel me? I would never have a thought as if someone doing something, or I don't like that. Like, how he get in that position? Why him?
Wow.
No, man. I can come alongside you and try find out how you do that.
Yeah, observative.
Yeah. I can go in my secret place and I can try that.
And then you say it's a forklift.
Yeah. No, it was a Baco.
A Baco. Wow. You know what
Yeah.
that means? Now you going from Tingam now to being a person who can drive Baco. You know, they pay a driver a day to drive a Baco. You can make over $500 just driving a Baco a day.
Okay, yeah. So now this is where I get into. When I get my foreman post, I was making like probably $7 more. No, it was $6.50, but $9. Sorry,
Yeah.
$9, and then jumping on a machine. Kenyon seeing what I doing, and then the big boss coming walking in the yard, seeing me on the machine.
He watching your improvement.
Yeah, he going over there, probably asking Kenyon, say, hey,
Well, what's going on?
going on? Yeah, man, boss, he could. Okay, from I see him walk off, then I, all right, sound like that's straight.
He ain't jack for you no
He
more.
ain't even say, well, hey, come off the machine.
He like you, the fact that you're trying it.
You know why? You know what Kenyon used to do? Kenyon used to bring us to the yard. He driving the truck. He driving the Baco. He used to come off the truck, drive the Baco. He used to have a low boy on the back. The Baco used to already be on the site. He used to have a low boy on the back with the bobcat, and Kenyon riding all of these machines. And
get him
we only the laborers. You understand?
He just moving from one spot to the next spot.
Yeah, so when he jump off this machine, if he got to put the truck here, he jump in the truck, he pull the truck back. So one like me, I want to help him. Why you got to jump out that truck? Let me do it. Let me jump in the machine. Let me put it on the truck. So that's me. That's me
yeah,
assisting him.
yeah.
He ain't got to work too hard.
Yeah.
You feel me? That's when the boss come in and just he could see like, hey,
This guy's
Kenyon have a team. All right, this one look like
he
want to improve.
yeah.
You feel me?
So all of this now, you're going from being a landscaper now to driving backhoe, driving trucks. So you're getting more experience in the field. So you're getting more trades now.
You're
Also,
moving
there's a
forward.
lot of different trades coming in there
Yeah.
too, you know. You're not just a landscaper no more, you know, brother.
No. And I ended up having a little accident. I broke my finger. So it used to be, it had a major effect on my work ethics, driving the machine and having to shift the trucks. And like, I had to get surgery on my finger. So it wasn't really doing too good. And I used to miss work a lot.
Yeah.
So one particular day, boss called me and said, hey, you need to come in. And he gave me a letter.
Got to terminate you.
Yeah, he gave it to me. Because, like, their job don't stop, you know.
No. That's why people need to get this in their head.
Yeah, their
You
job
work
don't
with-
stop.
You
But
could be on a job 40 years, and one day the job is not stopped, but you could get injured. And
Yeah.
then you can one day, so you better go out there and try start your small business, join a big business, or
Okay.
be creative,
So
start your family business.
I left. Around that time, Scrooge, I ain't really had nothing to do. I used to come uptown. I had my little resumes and stuff.
Nothing working.
Applications here and there.
Just the
I
downside of it.
I also at that time, I mean, up to this day now, I have a record. So I had to,
Do something fine.
not even that, Scrooge, at that time I had to be precise on the jobs that I apply for.
Because you would not get them.
You understand?
'Cause
And
you
then
get-
that's where my pride did kick in.
Yeah, because you don't want people, when you go, when they can say, I'd hire you. Because I've been on a couple of jobs too, and they told me, said, man, your police record is dirty. So that make you feel so embarrassed, Grant, and you say,
Yeah.
they say, I would hire you, man, but man, hey,
Yeah.
say this year,
Man, you get the qualifications.
Yeah, but this year, man,
This
this
record,
year,
the seeing,
this,
they ain't gonna be pleased with me having you on the job.
I
but
want
this-
to give you this chance,
Yeah,
man.
so-
Boy, that feels so bad.
I had to carry on.
Gotta, you know.
So days after days, I used to be coming home. My grandfather used to be in the house, and he used to be down and out, so he never used to be on the farm. So I used to be in the back room just chilling. I had to scrolling on my phone over Snap.
Trying to figure out something.
Yeah, he would come in the back there. Hey man, you okay? I say, yeah, granddaddy, everything good.
That time
He
you
say,
stay
"Man."
straight out.
Yeah, but he used to be like,
He trying to
I want
encourage
you,
you.
I want you to try sell them coconut trees, you know.
See, yeah.
I say, coconut trees? I say, big granddaddy. I say, I don't even know. I say, the people done fire me now. I don't even know if I could go and ask him if he could buy, he won't buy coconut trees. You feel me? I mean, I know they buying these
See your
things.
face,
I
sister. Go ahead, sorry.
yeah, because I was sitting in that position where I was like, what I can do now?
Yeah, you space out, just ups and downs.
Scrooge, it hurt me because I just accomplished something on this job.
Nah.
And then I end up damaging myself, and then I lose the job.
Yeah, no more driving that truck, no more supervisor die.
No more pointing my finger saying, hey, get this, y'all get the ice.
No, I don't, your granddaddy, he mean you all the well in the world. Now he trying to build your spirit and everything. Now you know with coconut.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I in the room because he watching me. He don't know where I come from.
Yeah,
he don't know
yeah,
what I
yeah,
used to
yeah,
do. So
yeah.
he trying to get that.
Yeah, you don't know you come with a little trouble. Something.
Yeah, so he trying to get that momentum back
Yeah,
into me. Like,
yeah, you done see-
man, like he ain't gonna say it. Oh man, you gotta
He
do
know
something.
you. He seen your body movement. You know. You know something.
Watch me walk through the
Yeah,
house
yeah.
every day. Come in here. You don't got nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
I scared to tell him. At that time, I had to get fired. But
Yeah.
when he started talking about coconut trees,
Yeah.
I had to let him know.
Yeah.
I say, they didn't fire me. You understand? So I tried it. I started to take some pictures of coconut trees in pots and post it on Facebook. And hey, we see selling coconut trees, $5 a pot, just to try and make a sale. Nothing used to happen, screw it. I used to get tired of that, boy.
Nothing to
Yeah,
go on.
You know what I mean? I still come around and thing. Used to come there. He come down in the back room again. Man, what you said? I said, I didn't go with daddy. You sell any trees? I said, man, I try. Ain't nobody really buying no coconut trees. You know what I mean? You talk, Scrooge. I could remember this by like day, like
This
words-
stuff's a
yeah,
nine,
like-
but you try different stuff, you know.
yeah,
Yeah.
You know, so
Uh-huh.
over time, I try. So I catch myself going now, I saying, boy, he done put this in my head twice now. I going home to sleep and I laying down and I pondering, trees. Lord, I know. Let's try it. Let's see what we can do.
Yeah.
So I trying to find an avenue how I can do this. I had a particular cousin that I always used to confide in, and who is really inspiring me about the way he thinks. You know, you see. So I went to him and I was like, hey, I need you to help me, babe. I say, Kundadi, he saying he want me sell some coconut trees or something. I don't know, we probably got to go on the farm and see what we can find and see what we can do. He's like, all right, let's check it out. Scrooge, when we go onto this land, I said, the bush was so high, the bush was growing out the gate. I was like,
No, this the farm.
yeah, that's the farm. This is like around in 2018. Yeah.
So
Grow it up.
Grandfather's not strong enough to maintain the farm no more.
He was, yeah, he was getting down in age.
Yeah.
And then he had an accident on the farm where he bucked his foot, he slipped and damaged his hand.
Yeah,
so the doctor started telling me,
You
this
gotta
age
use up.
you got to use
Yeah,
up.
you got to use up now.
You see, so
You're fragile now.
yeah, so he now, this is what I got up now. He now had to find a way to find someone else
To take over.
to carry it on.
Yeah, and you see.
I didn't see it.
Yeah,
I didn't see it.
yeah.
But he was just putting it in me, piece. Okay, so Scrooge, me and my cousin, we went to the land. We started to clean it. We did what we could do. Whatever funds I had that I was saving, I spent it all on it. Cleaned down the land.
Very difficult. Was it easy?
No, Scrooge.
Because I was there. I could tell
Yeah.
you it's not. It
And then
ain't easy to
It ain't
maintain.
gonna be easy because every day you ain't gonna have gas to put in your truck.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna have. You probably mightn't even have enough money to pay someone to help you. So all these,
You're getting beat.
yeah, you can get. You
Your
can.
intentions
Yeah,
pure and
Scrooge.
good, but you're
ain't
getting
go
beat.
on. You can start to say, boy, this hard. I
Yeah.
don't want to do this.
But there's a lot of land and a lot of trees. But boy,
I gotta get clean.
you gotta get clean.
You feel me?
Yeah, I see it. It's very big.
Gotta get
That's how much
clean,
Jacobs
so
it
now-
is. I mean, man.
I don't really want to put that up
Yeah,
there.
no.
You know
Sorry
what
about
I
that.
mean?
Sorry about
So,
that. Yeah.
Scrooge, we started to work it, and over time, we did some stuff. We built a nice little stall to the front. We started to pick some coconut. We did some coconut water.
So you
People
couldn't sell it.
People started to ride past and see us as young fellas cutting coconut. You know what I mean? Scrooge, we ain't had no money to go to no shop to go buy. I mean, to the bottle place to buy the actual amount of bottles so we could bottle up our stuff.
Yeah.
Whatever money we make, we go down to the convenience store and buy 5 water. Sometimes at that time we used to waste the water,
Yeah.
pour it out just to put the coconut water in that. You feel me? We spend $1.50 to make $20.
Wow.
You feel me? Just putting the water in the bottle.
So
Exchange of the liquid.
yeah.
Okay? So we started there. And things started
Being
to grow.
creative.
Yeah, things started to grow. A lot of people doing it now, but we talking about the process of
Yeah.
growing.
Yeah.
You feel me? So we did that. 1 or 2 of the products, as when season come forward, we would bring them to the front and try to sell them, and it built. It built.
Slowly.
Storm come, knock everything down.
Down again. Oh, you got to start over.
You feel me? Like,
Yeah.
The
Like
one-
you can't catch a break.
no.
Can't catch a break.
When you clean this side of the land and you go over that side, when you look back again, this side up again.
You know, just like rent coming from Monday and you just pay rent Sunday. Maybe
Yeah.
look Sunday right back again.
Yeah, I saying, like, Lord, when I could make something. Like. So being on this farm and then just making a little couple dollars from the coconut water, it had a lot of existing trees, but not much things were being produced. Like we couldn't harvest nothing because I wasn't more.
You wasn't dedicated to it.
No, I wasn't. I didn't have no
You try to
no
find
knowledge.
Yeah.
I didn't have no knowledge of farming.
Yeah.
I was a landscaper. I like plants.
Yeah.
You see, they say these fruit trees.
Yeah.
They plants, but they fruit trees. They totally different. You feel me? They go with season. Now I had to learn that. I sit there over and over. I used to come back to Gandari. I say, Gandari ain't even nothing out there. Like, I need money, man. You know? Used to come back sitting there and things. Used to like me and just try sell something.
Money there, but you
feel
ain't
me?
seeing it.
He said, it there.
Yeah, there, but you just ain't
See
seen
what
it.
he said?
Yeah,
He said, go walk in the back. He used to like, where he know this land so good.
yeah,
That's how he trained me. He used to talk about it because at a young age, we used to
Yeah.
just be running all through it,
yeah, yeah.
you know? But we could have had a conversation about where this is and where that
Yeah,
is. So
yeah.
when I go back to the farm, I would try to locate it in that area.
Mm-hmm.
And I would find it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it was just me applying myself.
Mm-hmm.
You understand?
Given the time.
Yeah, Scrooge. I put in the time. And then around that time, Scrooge, well, I was waiting so long. Scrooge, when them fruits and vegetables started
Coming
to
season.
bloom,
Yeah.
oh, I had so much stuff.
What?
I didn't even
You
I
know
didn't even
what-
know
you
like,
didn't
who
know-
to sell it to.
So you
You
listen
feel
to
me?
this now.
It used to be rotting on me. I had so much dilly and thing, all kind of nap. Like, the Haitian telling me,
Like,
man, what you could do? You got to try sell that. I said, who you can sell it to? You could go right down there to the woman them. You know what I mean? So I used to be like, how much we could sell it for? I had no knowledge.
yeah.
You understand? So sometimes I used to end up giving away a whole bucket of products for like $10 and stuff, like not knowing what I doing.
Yeah.
You feel me? And then as people come along, they would talk to me and they would try educate me because ain't everybody can tell you.
I'm
"Oh,
for the dilly,
you
I'm for the
lose-
dilly, I'm
you
for the
lose
dilly,"
with that
yeah.
just now.
Yeah, I
And some
understand.
people who care about you moving forward, they'd be
Yeah.
like, well, you know, you swing yourself, right?
Stop it.
Yeah, man, you can try read up on this and find out what this word and what this good for, and you know what I mean.
Yeah, yeah.
So we did that. We had time sitting down like, Scrooge, ain't much people could be into farming.
But you know how the world is going right now. Besides tourism, farming could be a big part of the tourism industry because a lot of guests want watermelon, they want pineapple. You can make so much citrus fruit drinks out of it, you know, and it's very healthy. So we have a market for it. So we need to put agriculture as one of the priorities just as tourism. You know, they go hand in hand. You understand? Because in Kong salad, what we use? Tomatoes, onion,
Yeah, and
sweet
these things,
pepper, all these things.
We could
you
grow
know?
them ourselves.
And we could grow these ourselves. Listen, we have a market for it. So all this is a part about small business development.
Yeah.
And the way how things go in the United States of America, their food is not organic. We need organic stuff. We need things with seeds, not GOM stuff and like that. So farming is key to our success in the country when it comes to, you know, sustaining ourselves.
Yes.
You know, so definitely, you know, like you said, a lot of people don't want to go into farming. But we have to make this a priority to go into farming, you know, because it is a big business, you know. When the COVID-19 was going on in Maine, they said that it deals with the immune system. And the stomach is the immune system. And they deal with the immune system to make sure you don't get sick, get the mucus out your system. You have to eat a lot of fruits and vegetables.
Yeah.
You understand? Consume those like the dilly, the soursop, the canap, and all of these stuff, the sour, the key, the cayenne pepper and all these stuff.
Yes.
You know, which is one of the basic health thing that is good for a lot of heart disease, the cayenne pepper. So this is a good business. We just have to encourage more people to go into farming and support them, make it part of a national plan. Go ahead, sorry.
Yeah, no problem. So, being on the farm, Scrooge, we have a lot of cane. We have like 4 acres of cane.
4 acres a can. Now remember,
My grandfather-
not saying to cut you off. Now remember, your grandfather said, "Go look around,"
Yeah.
and you ain't seeing nothing,
No,
but
I
he
could-
telling you,
It was bush, you see? So,
Yeah, right.
Yeah, so big. Certain places I didn't even get to go.
yes,
You feel me? Because, yeah, it was big. And then as I cleaned it, I started to get discouraged. So I stopped going certain places. Like where I almost reach it, I give up.
yeah.
You know, when I come back, then he's like, man, just go right back there. You can see it.
He tell you can see it.
Yeah.
He try to tell you
Yeah.
you can find something there that you gotta. Yeah, go ahead.
But that's just me being so lazy.
Yeah, he telling you yes.
I
Yeah.
won't go try.
Right.
Work hard enough to get to that
Listen,
extent to
people.
see it.
Listen to the story.
You see? So, yeah, we had a lot of cane. It's a lot of cane. So I used to come in the back and I used to be like, hey, what I could do with this cane?
Mm-hmm.
Apart from that, my granddaddy, every Thanksgiving, he is provide sugar cane as a harvest as a gift of harvest to 3 churches.
The 3 churches.
You know.
And that was the custom back in the day, you know?
Yeah.
Giving sugar cane was the custom back in the day.
Yeah. So I try to carry on. I wouldn't say try. I carry on his
Your
legacy.
tradition.
Yeah, I do what he do. So there was so much cane, and I was like, I have to find a way to sell this cane. I have to find a way to present this cane different from everyone who just cut the cane and stand it up right there. You know, everybody's just peel it. It's a good thing. People like this.
Yeah,
Back in the olden
yeah.
days,
Just
we used
peel
to
it
peel it
easy,
with our
just like
teeth.
that.
We bite that down and we suck that.
Yeah. And your fingers stick together.
Yeah, the sugar. So I didn't want it to be like everyone else. I selling my produce.
You pondering.
Yeah, I selling my produce on Cowpen Road, and when I bring my produce out there on the table, like sometimes I don't even sell it.
Too
It
slow.
used to go bad.
You ain't get the
You know what I
you ain't
mean?
get the customers,
No,
you know,
I
and
know.
people not interested.
Yeah, so I was like, hey.
So that's not the place to really say you're gonna start a selling cane.
No, I wouldn't say I wouldn't start it there. I didn't want
Too
to
slow.
sell it like that
If you want to sell it
in a
quickly,
different way.
Yeah, you want, yeah,
You feel
okay.
me? So
Something just
I
your
save
instinct
a
just
couple
telling
dollars.
you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
your
save-
instinct
I
just
save-
telling you.
I save a couple of dollars, you know what I mean? I started to read up on the cane, different ways of how you could process this cane, you know, and
You're listening,
yeah, so
aiming people, youngsters.
I read up on it. I was like, wait, what all you could do with
With
this
cane.
cane, you know? And it showed me a picture of a machine, and I was like, wow, you just push the cane in there and it just juice it out. All right, let me find out how much this costs. Why? I said, Lord, okay, why? Time, Scrooge. 2 years, 3 years going past. Everybody you know me used to come on that farm, used to hear me say, boy, when you see me get this cane,
You told me too. Remember, you told me too, and you showed me the cane field and all this stuff. You
Yeah,
told me
I
too,
say-
me and Marco,
I say, boy, listen.
when you came out on the tour. You did say
boy,
this.
You see, when I get this cane, machine,
You did say it.
I say, boy, I can start juicing cane, you know. You know, I didn't know other people was doing it. I had no idea, but this just would come to me.
Come to you.
And then just through the product that we have on the farm, I had to find a way to get it out of there.
Because if your grandfather tell you, go look, it's
Yeah,
right there.
but-
He ain't
yeah,
telling you what it
yeah.
is, but it's right there.
You could sell it, but it had to take me to think about a different way to sell it.
Right,
You feel me?
right.
I ordered a machine. Mind you, Scrooge, I was going through something at that time emotionally. So when the machine came in, it was just sitting in my kitchen.
Just sit in the kitchen
It was
now.
just sitting right there. You know what I mean? So I used to just
You ain't
be there.
motivated.
I used to be in my little moment.
Procrastinating.
Sometimes I used to be laying down looking at the box. It's right there. That's the machine. It's sitting in my kitchen. And one day I said, wait, I got to try to see what's going on with this machine, man. I go onto the farm, get a dozen cane.
It doesn't.
I come home, set it up in my kitchen, and the tools that they send with it,
Yeah.
I go on YouTube, and I see what they was doing and how they do it.
Yeah.
So I did it in my kitchen, you know, and I put it in there, Scrooge, and when I put it in, liquid, you know, I taste it. I say, but this tastes so good. I go into my neighbor.
You got
I say, I go into my auntie now. I say, well, taste this, you know, just to see their expression when they taste it.
Yeah.
And I was just getting good nose.
Yeah.
Just the smiles and
Now all of a
that's
sudden,
like,
now all of a sudden, now
said,
all of a
wait.
sudden, your confidence build up now.
Yeah,
That
we
one
got-
sip.
yeah, we gotta
When you-
try. Again, after that, all I thinking about is, boy, you know how much skin we getting back there.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, boy, let's try do what we could do. You know? One or two of my friends I explained it to. They was into it. They assist me. We did what we had to do. I started to set up right there by Cowpen Wood.
Yeah.
You know? Juice some can, put it in the bottle, set it up with a nice umbrella. You know? And I did this because I didn't want to do what I see everyone doing. A lot of fellas out there were selling coconut water.
Right.
I didn't just want to be the next coconut
Good
water
boy.
guy.
Yeah,
You see what I said?
yeah.
I say,
yeah.
wait, when we come out, we gotta blow their mind.
Yeah.
You understand? Cane juice, right? Started to sell it on Copen Road. I wasn't even really making nothing back to what I said. The product used to go spoil on me. And that's how I get to learn the product. Where it sit in my cooler.
That's failure.
And then
failure.
the next day, I was like,
Failures bring results.
third day, I come out, I try to sell. And when I open it and I taste one, I was like, boy, how come I have this one? I said, it's done spoiled. So then I started to learn it, you know. All right, this product only lasts a certain time. All right, cool. I only have this amount of time to do what I have to do and get this product out there. Okay? Nothing happened by Cowpen Road. All right, let's find another location. We went down Carl Harbor roundabout. Scrooge, I set up the machine on the truck, start my generator, and I used to just wait till traffic come in. You know, people like to buy with their eyes.
Yeah.
So as people come in and the traffic coming around the roundabout,
You're doing your keying.
I just start the machine, stick the key in the machine, and then as the keying going in,
Yeah, you want
people
fascinated.
just slowing down.
Looking, what did it?
That's
what?
keying juice?
Yeah.
The lady out telling her husband, baby,
Turn around.
you know when last we been, you forget them going around the roundabout,
Going
come
around.
down. She say,
They want to see
"How
that.
much for it?" I say, you want to try it? You can taste it. You know what I mean? They taste it. She say, wow, can we have 2 please? All right, cool. Maybe a little couple dollars.
I give you plenty energy.
Yeah, I say, boy, we moving. All right. But I still felt like, boy,
More.
yeah,
more,
we can make more.
More.
This traffic ain't moving like how.
This is the spirit talking to you.
Yeah, let's try get somewhere. Let's go somewhere else. I just ride.
That's right.
I just ride.
Let the spirit
Just
take
look
you.
Look in. I ride. I say, Lord, where we could park. Where we could sell this juice. You know what I mean? I ride down the West Bay Street.
West Bay Street now.
Yeah. I pick a spot.
You pick a spot.
I just pull right there.
Yes. Yeah, just out the blue. Just ride. This is spirit. See, I tell you, when.
Being honest, Scrooge, I just pull right there.
Let me just say this to the people out there. When you want something in life, the Father say, if you try, He will help you.
Yeah.
And this the miracle now. This the invisible I always talk about.
Yeah, you gotta go there.
You gotta go there, and He will help you. Go ahead, my brother.
Yeah. So, Scrooge, I pull up out there, and I did the same process. You know, that's the ongoing, constant traffic.
Bahamians and you have tourists and all this, and now you have a volume of people now, different
I
walks
see
of
so
life.
much cars passing. I just trying to fix up my truck in a way where I could sit in a way.
So it's nice and
people
decent.
could see how
Yeah,
I
clean,
peel
you
this-
clean and all.
How I could peel this key.
Yes.
And 1 or 2 people who pass.
So you're advertising now.
They fascinated by what I do.
Yes.
So they would just stop and say, hey, what it is? Oh, yeah, we would talk.
This is no conk.
Mind you, people would come and talk to you. You would be like, oh, they ain't even coming here to spend no money. No, man, don't treat them that way.
No.
Try to educate them at
Yeah.
that time about your product.
Yeah.
So when they
And
come
give them a
back,
little cut.
they know
Yeah,
what they coming.
yeah,
They know
yeah.
what they coming to get.
Yes.
Don't be discouraged.
No.
Don't bash them.
They interested.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They just want to know what it is.
Yes.
Yeah, but just give them some knowledge.
Yeah.
They come in.
Yeah.
So now, yeah, Scrooge, people just used to be looking. I end up there a whole week just making 1 or 2 little sales or whatever. And Scrooge, like, we did a recording. My little cousin one day, and he's like, boy, you got to get this out there, boy. He said, boy, people seeing you, but they ain't really seeing you, boy.
Yes.
I say, so what we got to do? He said, man, you see that same thing you have on your dashboard where you be putting the phone just to be watching this video?
Yeah.
He said, boy, record where we going. He said, put it on record. When we leave the farm, record us going from the farm to where our location is. You understand? He said, when we do that, just give it to me. I can do the rest. We did that. He sent something to me on the phone. And Scrooge, when I look at it, man, how he put this thing together?
Professional.
He had a little voiceover with it.
Videographic.
I say, because but you talented.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah, boy. When I look at it, Scrooge, I didn't really know about no views and stuff like that. And he used to be coming and educating me. He used to be look how much people see it. Because I used to be like, boy, how come all these people pulling up here now? You know what I mean? He's like, boy, they seeing it. You know what I mean? So when he started to show me it, he's like, boy, look. I was like, wow. I said, boy, what? Yo, let's go. Get the key in. Let's go. We got it. You know what I mean? I say, boy, they coming. You understand? Yeah, boy. So when I go out there with just one little 2-3 dozen of key in, Scrooge just started to grow. It started to grow. I moved from 2-3 dozen key in to now selling 10 dozen a day.
Wow.
You feel me? I found myself cleaning out my whole farm selling this juice and had to go and now retrieve this cane.
Wow.
All right? Trying to build my network with people who have cane, who have farms, and say, hey, let's work something out.
I could
push this out there.
Yeah.
If you could
supply
me, I could get it out there.
So
Give it to me at a certain price and Yeah, we all could make money.
That means they can't win spur. That means
No.
they have a market for it now.
If you can't get it out there, give it
I
to
give
me.
it- yes, that's how it goes. So both parties win now.
Yeah.
Because now they're growing it as a farmer.
Man, you just grow it.
Right. So now you can start to get something come back in.
All us can make
Yeah,
money.
yeah.
I mean, all us can't sell juice.
Yeah, but-
someone has to grow it.
Yeah.
You don't understand? Someone grow it, someone sell it.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Hands in, hand go. Yeah.
So now, Scrooge just start to build. All right. I built my network with different farmers. I tell you, I used to buy so much cane from the people on Copin Road. When they see my truck pull up,
Right.
they used to be like, "Hey, boss man,
Come.
right here." You know what I mean? I used to be like, "Okay, hold on. When I deal with this person,
I come into you.
I come into you. All right. Next day I come. I say more people out there who get cane. You understand? So much people waving at me. Come. Or if I pull down by the shop, someone
Yeah.
walk my truck down and say, "I get cane too, you know."
See that?
I say, "All right, listen. When I finish with her, I can come by
You need all them on board.
where your farm is. All right." Scrooge, I was dealing with everybody one by one.
That's right.
And I say, "Listen, when I
Respectfully.
finish with you,
Respectfully.
plant cane for me. I
Respectfully.
come in." Okay? So people used to be happy to see me.
Yeah, because now they get
Oh,
market for it.
Yeah, Forbes, you do cane today?
You see?
You understand? I was like, "No, I ain't going out today." What happened, man? So they was literally depending
Yeah,
on me
yeah.
to make this money.
Yeah.
You understand? So I couldn't give up, Scrooge. I couldn't give up. And at that time, a month ago, Scrooge, like when my grandfather passed, well, it put a toll on me, Scrooge. It put a toll on me, so I'm at this time just,
Still mourning and stuff like that.
yeah,
But you're happy.
Yeah, I
You're
could.
happy to see
I
that
could.
he was able to
He-
inspire you and
he
give you
put-
and put you in the right direction.
this was the days he planted for.
Yeah, he planned for it. He was preparing for his leaving this earth, that he leave something for you.
Yeah,
and the
someone to
next
carry
gen-
on.
Yeah, carry on.
You understand?
He saw the potentials in you.
My job is to teach one of my other cousins.
Ask to get, yes.
Yeah. If you're interested, just come on to
Yeah,
me.
yeah. Someone in the family, yeah, who are interested.
Yeah.
Not everyone in the family is going to be interested. There's going to be one or two who's going to be interested. That's how it is.
Yeah, you
that's
can't
how
force
it is.
no
You can't
one.
force nobody. Just one or
But
two.
someone who look like they a little bit
Yeah.
interested,
Yeah,
a little bit interested, yeah, give them a chance.
yeah,
You know, and my grandfather gave me a chance.
yeah. And he give you a lot of advice, and he encouraged you. He said, right in the back that now you ain't seen that. You seen the coke and you seen the can, but you ain't seen it. You ain't seen no money. You ain't seen
I didn't-
that.
I didn't
You
see
didn't
it.
see it. You didn't
I
see
didn't
it, but
see
it
it
was right there.
Yeah.
It was right
And
there.
then farming taught me patience, Wood.
Yeah, because you had so much downfall.
Yeah.
You got you say? You're going there to sell the what? And you're not happening. You know it's clean up the harvest. Now you're trying to go sell and you can't even get one sale.
Can't get one sale.
That discourage you.
Yeah.
So you can imagine farmers. But those that who getting their cane out now, just say they're growing cane right now in Carmichael Road. And that the fact that you have a volume of customers now for the cane industry that you established, hey, they could be able to sell their cane, you know,
Yeah.
in volume now, because you're going to have a lot of customers, you know,
Yeah,
and it's going to
man.
keep on building.
Yeah.
You know?
So now we actually working on our prime location.
Prime location.
Yes, sir. And probably about, say, 8 months, I'm going to open up my store. I'm going to open up a store.
What store, man? What kind of store you talking about? Hold on now. Hold on. You talking about going on the side of the road now.
I done been, so this is where progress come in. Like, when I come back out now, I can't let my people see I
So
still in the
talking
same
like-
place I was.
You're talking like switching eye.
I learned from him.
That's the next one. I want people to watch the Lemonade Guide.
Yeah, I learned from him.
You can be creative. All right, go ahead.
You see what I'm saying?
I
Like,
admire
Scrooge.
persons like that.
Yeah. One idea. You have to believe in your idea.
And the lady who's do the gold pepper. When ladies, she is manufacture gold pepper.
Yeah.
And she have a gold pepper all around the specific gold pepper, and it's selling.
My God.
Yes. She's go around to basically all the restaurants and stuff like that and sell a gold pepper. And she have a market for it. Go ahead, my brother.
Yeah, so
Brother talking with store now. I used to black rob. I got the black rob syndrome, like jealous.
we opened in a store, Scrooge, and I wanted to introduce it to to the Bahamas.
Okay, tell us a little
We
bit
are
about it.
going to open up a store, and it's going to be called the Healthy
Health.
Organic Pharmacy. All right, where you would come to us, and just like a regular pharmacy, whereas if a doctor would give you a prescription and you go there and you get your pills, but we are what you would call the bush doctors.
The bush doctors.
Yeah, if the pills with the doctor recommend for you, you felt like it isn't gonna work out for you.
Yeah.
Come down by Healthy.
Healthy. So you talk about
Tell us what your symptoms
natural.
are, and we just whip it up in our kitchen. You get it freshly made.
You talking about herbs?
Herbs, yes,
Tell
herbs.
us some of the herbs, like sour stuff.
We get soursop trees. We have dilly trees. You have avocado tree. You have breadfruit tree. You have papaya trees. All these leaves are good for something.
Yeah,
These
tea
leaves
is
are what you could drink.
For
So,
diabetes,
yeah,
high
so in
cholesterol,
our store-
cancer.
Yeah, in our store we are going to be selling tea bags, cold teas, hot teas, fruit juices, cane juice, of course, and then I grow livestock, so we'll be preparing dishes from the farm that are organically grown on the farm.
Wow.
So we grow pigs, we grow ducks, chickens, goats, and that would be prepared in our restaurant.
Wow.
Along with probably we'll be
And they healthy meats.
yeah, these healthy meats. These
The
are things
goat
that
is
we
healthy
grow.
meat.
Yeah,
And
we grow.
they eat the natural green grass and stuff like that.
Yeah, they graze green grass. They graze grass.
That means to get the proper vitamin, the antibiotics, and the different fruits and vegetables they eat, and the grass they eat, and gives them the antibiotics, natural antibiotics.
Yes, sir. Originally, my grandfather was a baker.
A baker.
I mean, Scrooge, I can't bake, but I have cousins
Wow.
that can bake. But I would provide that space for them to bring that within the business also. So all these things are what we want to sell in our store.
Yes, and you're getting the family involved.
Yeah,
You know,
my
because-
family is involved.
Yes.
Yeah,
I
my
like the
mom-
fact. I like the fact that now you're bringing in the fact that your grandfather was a baker. Now you're bringing in the next family to bake because people want nice baked bread. You know, they have
Yeah.
breadfruit bread and all this stuff. All this
Yeah,
is
we
healthy
can't
stuff.
let that go. We can't
all this
let
is
it
healthy
go.
stuff. Cause sour bread and all this stuff. People listen. These are some amazing bread. If we learn to harvest our skills, you know, the whole way, man. I tell you, we can make a living in this country. You see the gentleman, yes. You know, I mean, setting a prime example. Let me just ask you a question. What's just say in a regular day? I don't want you to talk about how much money you make. Do you think that the spot that you are now, with the kind of customers, whether they're tourists, you have a lot of tourists,
Yeah, it's mixed.
okay, and
It's
Bahamians.
mixed. Believe it or not, I make more sales with the Bahamian,
More.
with our local people.
Wow, awesome.
Yeah, that's Kean.
Okay,
Only Bahamians really know about Kean.
okay.
I would actually have to, at least some tourists who come from certain parts of the countries who would know about it, but you would actually be more trying to educate certain tourists about it rather than the local people who know about this and they come in because they ain't have no time to peel no cane.
Yeah.
And then some ain't never had no juice.
Yeah.
And the fact that they know what this good for, but I gotta get some of that. And yeah.
But one last thing. What are the health benefits from cane juice?
Sugar cane juice. The health benefits for sugar cane juice is good for, it has a lot of fiber in it.
Good for ladies and in the month?
Yeah. It has a lot of fiber in it. The sugar juice contains potassium. All right. That may balance the pH levels of your stomach to improve digestion. You know, understand? Like such as secretion. It heals wounds, Scrooge. All right. It combats cancer. Okay.
Now they say sugar give you cancer, but this kind of
Yeah.
sugar is natural. See,
But this is the good
this is the
sugar.
natural sugar. This is the stuff we need, Bahamian people. We don't need that sugar what you see in the stores.
Yeah.
This is natural. Go ahead. Sorry. Go ahead.
This the good sugar. All right. Yeah,
One second, caller.
Sorry about that. want to take a call?
Yeah, we can take this call. You can take this call. Call if you want to comment, you can. Go ahead. You're on Inside the Inner City on Guardian Radio. Good night. Good night, caller.
Hello.
Yeah, good night.
Hello.
Good night.
Scrooge, can you hear me?
Yeah, you're breaking up though.
Where can I be here? You sound very, very far like you're in Andersonville.
Yeah, breaking up. Must see the connection bad.
Yeah.
I can help you.
Welcome to the Bahamas. Everything seemed to be bad. Like electricity problem last night, but anyway, God bless us. Scrooge, I don't know if you remember, but when it comes to farming, I've been talking about farming for so many years. I always was interested in it. But it was difficult for me to get the land to do the farming. We have a lot of land around the Bahamas. We became independent. They said the land belonged to the Bahamians, but it's always governed by... Land is always held by the Prime Minister, whenever the Prime Minister becomes, whoever the Prime Minister is.
Yes.
He's the only one that can allocate land, whether it's government land for farming or whatever it is,
Yes.
or give it out. But it seems to be only special people get the land, or how much they get. They don't get the land to keep. They get the land as a lease or something like that. They don't get it as a grant where they give land now. Back in the day, the white man or the queen and them, they could grant land to people. And that's why you see out west, like Rifty, Oaks, Sahari Oaks and all of them, they got all that land from British Colonial all the way to Rifty. Hello?
Yes, sir.
But when you buy land, if you check all the papers and everything, those lands go back so far, they end up, after independence, I think, it end up in the government hand. So the government, I've been trying from a little guy, I'm about 19, all the governments were changed. I'm 73 now. I've been trying to get land to do farming. And I couldn't get no land, but certain people, because they belong to certain government parties or whatever it is, they will get land, and land will be just sitting out there, and they ain't got no farm on it. They ain't doing nothing on it. The land just out there, say that's their land. I just happened to get 2 acres of land the day before election, the last election. Now, the property, when you get the land, now you got to go and cultivate the land. You need tractors. You need all kind of stuff. And you need access to the land, like the land. Okay, for example, the land might be west of Gladstone Road, right? Hello?
Are you listening?
Yes,
Hello?
we are.
The land might be west of Gladstone Road. Now, to get to your land, you might have to travel, must be 3-4 miles down through the bush to get where the land area is, but there's no access roads. The government will promise you that they can do the access road, but it takes them 5 years to cut the access road. Now, when they cut the access road to your farm, you got to look to somebody that has tractors, this and that, and that, to clear down your land, to cultivate the land before you even start to wake your land.
The other gentleman in the studio did the same thing with his.
I can't hear you.
The same gentleman in the studio, his granddaddy did the same thing. That's with the farm he has right now.
Right. So now, after all these years, like I just said, at this age, I got the 2 acres of land. So
Very
the
good for you.
government did not do the access road. They started it, and then one day they started it, and the next day they moved the tractors and carried someplace else. And then a whole 2 years gone now, I could get to the land now, but they complete their access road. But I got my tractor people, and I paid my tractor people to go down there to clear my land.
Yeah, that's what you have to do, man. That's what you have to do when you're BM. You can't just depend on the government. If you have some resources, you got to do it off your own.
Listen to what I'm saying now.
Yeah, we got to just speed it up just a little
So
bit.
now I got my man.
Because it ain't about just government.
Hello?
Yeah, go ahead. It ain't just
I
about
got my
government.
man down there to clear the land. Now, he cleared by acreage, 7,005, with his tractors and so forth, to get the land down nice and clear. And I told him, Also, they dig a well, a pool, a pond. Like
Yes.
about a 10 to 20-foot round pond, down about 5 feet deep, where water will be there at all times.
Yes, sir.
So animals, when you get your animals or birds or ducks, they will have to be able to access with a slope where they can walk down and drink water anytime.
Yeah,
Rather than you have to go down there every day and feed them.
Yeah, that's very good what you're doing, Sparky.
Yeah, that's some
you
good
know, but
points.
like I say, you know, it's not all about government. A lot of people just want government to do everything.
Yeah,
you know, you ain't sit around waiting on government. You know,
Scrooge, I haven't depended on government in 7 years.
All right then.
I've been doing this on my own out of my pocket and just yielding the stuff off the farm and just reselling and just putting back my money into the farm.
The development I do in the community right now, that I'm not doing no government. That's just me as an individual, get my private.
I mean, it's a process
It's a
and
process.
doing what you have to do to get them to help you, but
eventually.
I didn't have that time.
Yes. You want to take this one real quick? I'll call it if I'm going to let you comment, but could you make it real quick, please, because we're completely out of time. Go ahead, caller. You're on inside in the city.
Roger, what's up, man?
Good night.
Yeah, listen, I ain't going. Everybody got their own opinion, right?
Mm-hmm.
But man, my boy Sparky gotta be the most ungrateful CLP in the world.
And he get the land in.
Oh, God.
Yes.
Sparky got the land in Andres. They gave one in Andres.
Uh-huh.
He complained, but that's so.
He can cry, but everything.
Yeah, you got to put in the work, man.
Got to put it to work.
Yeah, just put in the work.
He ain't got no money. He must see what he ain't got no money to cut the road to the land. I guess he want them cut the road, read it down.
For him, all this for him.
That can't happen.
That can't happen, man. That can't happen. You're looking too much from government.
Yeah, they didn't give you
They give you the land.
They give you access to the
They
land.
give you access to the land.
Yeah,
Come
so
on, man.
try-
Let's be real, man.
Yeah.
And I won't blame the government that gives it to you. I'm not saying that's on the Sparky case, but the caller saying these things, and that's the same thing I'm talking about. Sometimes you can't rely on government. You got to do things off your own.
Yeah.
If the government give you the land, you go out there and be creative and help out.
Yeah.
You know?
And then it's like
Go ahead.
Yeah,
Go
go
ahead.
caller.
Sorry,
Sorry.
Paula. Go ahead, caller.
Yeah, man, and I ain't no love lost for Sparky, but
No.
Sparky got to stop living his life and what's going on with him on the talk show,
That's
man.
right.
Yeah.
That's true.
His whole entire life, I can tell him what color the bottom me foot is. You need to stop that, man.
Sparky
Right,
does, Sparky go, man. Yes, sir. Thank you very much. That's the same thing we were saying, you know, government give you the land. Why you have to let government tell them to do no access? No government is take years to do things. It takes a private citizen to go out there and make the changes that is necessary in order to encourage them. You know, you have to go out there as a citizen. I'm not saying nothing about Sparky. That's just the caller giving his input because he listened to Sparky say over the course of the radio show. I even heard Sparky say the government was giving him the land.
to each his own.
Okay.
You see what I say?
Yeah.
All right, so
Real quick,
before
go
we
ahead.
go, let me
ahead.
just finish. All right, you asked me about the symptoms.
Yes.
I mean, not the symptoms, sorry, the benefits. All right, we're going to carry on. Scrooge, it actually helps with acne. All right, people who have
Acne?
stuff with like facial issues.
Yeah.
Yeah, you drink cane juice. It helps with it. It gives you instant energy. It maintains kidney health. All right, it helps with fighting cancer. It's helpful with people with diabetes, type 2 diabetes. All right, it eases the digestive system, like I said before. It contains a lot of fiber. All right, and it keeps away bad breath. You know, back in the days when you don't want to brush your teeth, you go bite some cane. The cane is clean your teeth and it freshens up your mouth.
Yeah, that's true.
You understand? And it aids in the development of bones and teeth. Okay? And it enhances the liver functions.
Wow. So it's a health benefit.
It
and
is.
that's why we talk about the COVID-19. They say that it deals with the immune system. These are the kind of things we're going to have to eat, drink on a regular basis because of the...
Yeah. I didn't get to tell the Bahamas exactly where we were located.
Go ahead. Sorry, my bad.
All right? Initially, we were on the side of, I think that is Club Vipers or something on Sanders Beach Road.
Yes.
Yeah, so we just repositioned
Shell gas
ourselves.
station. Where the Shell gas station is around the roundabout.
We were there first.
Yeah.
But we just reposition ourselves now. We move west. We move east on the side of Kentucky.
That's the fitness center. My friend Wycliffe Bastian Fitness Center upstairs.
KFC?
Yes.
Yeah. Right on the side of KFC, there's a lot right there. All right. We started to do some work on it. We was there like off and on, you know what I mean? Trying to just clean up the property and what's not. But we're going to be set up there
Where?
next week, Scrooge. All right? Next week, Wednesday, We're going to be set up on the lot. You guys can come there. We're going to be there from 12 to 8. All right? Depending on the time and how time go. And, yeah, we're there to serve you, Scrooge. Okay? We'll have our fresh fruits and vegetables out there, especially the ones that are in season. All right? We'll have coconut water, fruit juices, and so forth. We'll have our cold teas. Okay? In the future, I plan to, like, start doing some nice boil-up, Scrooge.
Yeah.
You know?
Because I'm going to be buying the tea from you because I'm opening my restaurant. I want to have some authentic Bahamian tea, like soursop tea and,
Yeah, man.
or mango leaf tea and all those stuff. Yeah, I want to,
These things good for you.
the cane juice, definitely I want that inside me. Start to settle with the snacks, I want cane juice there as
My
well.
grandfather ain't never been to the hospital in his life until he was down and out and he was going to lose his life.
Wow.
You understand? Because he was eating
Healthy.
what he grew.
Wow.
All right? We grew pigs, we ate that. He raised chickens, we ate eggs. All right?
All
We
is
had
organic.
goats, all.
Everything's organic.
We grew up with him providing the food for us to survive.
No pesticide. Everything's just natural. Wow. I just like commend you.
So can I give them my number also?
Go ahead, go ahead.
Yeah. So you can contact me. We are on all the platforms. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. All right. And my number is 803-0218. All right.
Awesome. And that's just to show you, if you want something like go there and try. You have the failures, but now listen, look at the success. He has a volume of clientele out west where he has taxi drivers, Bahamians of walks of life who going on the beach, stopping in Kentucky, stopping at the gas station. So I always tell you it's about location and about the customers, with that volume of people in that vicinity of that part of Nassau and Providence, and him coming up with a creative idea about selling cane juice.
Yeah.
And he's also giving the health benefit from it. Now it's turning into a market. Now he can earn a great living, him and his people, and they're going to continue to climb. Soon we're going to see ball cane juice be selling soon.
Yeah,
in the
we
near
saw him
future.
getting the stars.
You understand? So this guy can anywhere
Like in the watch
be
now.
just as successful as the guy who's selling Switcher, who now I think is a millionaire.
Yeah.
And then the guy who did the roads, Bahama Striping,
Striping,
always start off of small stuff. So I'm encouraging Bahamians out there, don't give up.
Man, you can do it.
You can do it. I just want to give a shout out to the small business development. My good friend, what's his name is? My good friend Samantha Roll. They gave out over $600,000 as part of its 2024 Woman Entrepreneur Initiative. The Prime Minister's wife, Mrs. Davis, was in attendance. Samantha Roll is one of the greatest persons you probably could ever meet. I think that she is the right person to deal with the small business development in the country. Like I said, they gave over $600,000 to women all around Nassau and Providence to help start their small businesses. I'm going to be working with her and my constituency together to come in the community and see how we can start off a few small businesses in the community. Just like a man here has been very successful. And one of the last things I'm going to do on this week, my only field now, my only purpose now, is to help start small businesses. Everything I've done, fast giving information, fast my research, I've come down to one conclusion. Everything adds up that I've been doing over the course of my 20 years giving back is now to bring empowerment in the inner city community. As I develop, I want the community to develop as well. So we're looking to work with this wonderful lady, Miss Road, Samantha Road, from the Office of the Prime Minister. I'm encouraging Bahamians from around the country, male and females, who are looking to better their life, to go and get the information from the Office of the Prime Minister, register yourself, and see how you can set up your small business. I'm also encouraging people in the inner city community who would like to start a small business, that you and a friend could go and apply together, and you could clean up a little corner that you both reside in. It could be a filthy little corner that has a lot of abandoned cars. Two of you all get together, work together, or three of you all, and clean up that little small spot. One could be a barber, one could be selling T-shirts. Come together and work together to achieve a goal. Because in these communities, these places can turn into small businesses. But first, you have to clean up the area, make sure the area is safe. And eventually, your mindset will change. Eventually, this will encourage others to do the same thing. And eventually, we would be able to become more civilized. I'd like to give a shout out to my good friend, Mr. Dudley Sawyer and Mr. Knowles. Mr. Sawyer was talking to me yesterday, and he talked about the village. And he said that many people talk about the village, that it takes a village to raise a child. But also, what if this village is sick? Hey? What if the village is sick? Means that there's no future in that village. So it's where you grow up. And if we don't develop a community, a village that is self-sustained, means we have small businesses, we have educational centers, the community is clean, we have all the tools required to assist the next generation on having a productive and a safe environment in that particular community that we reside in. Okay? So I want to give a shout out again to the Small Business Development, the wife of the Prime Minister, for considering the importance of being able to assist Bahamians with small businesses in the country. Before we go, give a quick shout out, please.
Yeah, I wanted to give a shout out to all the people that give me their time, all the people that encourage me in my movement, all of my customers. You understand? I wanna just say I love you guys, and let's keep it going. I wanna also let the people know that we are located, Forbes Fresh Farm is also located on Cowpen Road, all right before Sinclair. I don't know if anybody know about Down the Earth Farms. Yeah. You have to pass us before you turn through this corner. All right, we right on the left-hand side. You could look us up, like I say. You could Google us, and it will give you our actual location. All right? Thanks a lot, Scrooge.
Man, it's my pleasure. I always said that as we progress, I want you to come on the show to let the Bahamian people know and the audience out there know that you can be a change in the country if you want something in life. And you want to prove that you've gone from failing, now you have a successful business, and you're looking to increase your business with your shop. Yeah. So I want to encourage each and every one of you, check the Small Business Development program out. Yeah. Talk to Samantha Roll. She's the director. She's a very, very decent person. She wants the best for Bahamians, okay? Check out the Office of the Prime Minister. Go and get yourself involved with small business. Don't work on a job for 20 years and still be an employee. Yeah. Like I said, if you wait to Kentucky, all right, for 10 years, learn the menu, learn how to make the fries, learn the spices and stuff like that, then go create your own. Yeah. So that when you leave from there, you have something going on home. Your family could be selling it at home, okay?
Don't worry what the people say.
Don't worry what the people say.
Worry about what you could do.
What you do. Learn off the job and then become your own small business owner.
Yeah.
We'll see you next week on Guardian Radio 96.9 FM. My man, thank you so much, my brother. Continue to climb. You're an inspiration to the country. You made it happen and continue to make it happen. Good night, everyone.
Right between West and Augusta, where them two roads meet, they call it Wilkinson Street. Manners and respect was like a sign blank check. It seems the ones that come in after quick to disrespect. You see, this life in the ghetto never easy. So many hungry days break till it grieve me. Way I doing the best I can, trying to turn my dollar to 100 grand.